What's up, YouTube? It's Ask the Young One. Today I had a question about meeting the new supply, and should I let them know what they're dealing with and what the questioner had experienced. And I would say absolutely not. I would say keep yourself completely away from the new supply and continue with no contact, because if you start contacting the new supply, chances are absolutely 100% the narcissist has already began conditioning the new supply as to what you are and what they want you to believe that you are. So they're gonna already be conditioning the new supply that you are abusive, that you're crazy, that you're vindictive, that you're jealous, that you're envious, that you're cheated on the narcissist, that you've done everything that the narcissist did to you, pretty much, is everything that they're going to tell their new supply that they experienced with you. They want sympathy from the new supply, and at the same time, that's what creates a quicker connection with this new supply. The new supply is probably not going to believe anything that you say at the early stages of things. Now, if later on the new supply actually reaches out to you and asks questions, then by all means go ahead and express your experience with this person that they're with. But other than that, I see it hurting you more than it will help you. And at this point of the game, we have to have made the decision and came to the conclusion as to the type of person we were dealing with, and we hopefully are getting ourselves processing through that understanding, processing through that accepting what they are, and getting to the point where we can start to heal, because there's a lot of things that we got to experience to gain our strength back, to really find ourselves. And even then, a lot of our old self is going to be gone, and we're going to have to let go of a lot of that old self as we heal. And so, it's that person needs to experience that for themselves. It could be they could spend their whole life needing that experience, and there's nothing we can do about it, and that's just fine. That is their life, their path, and we can't forcibly try to save another person from that experience if they're not willing to listen. We can't force the horse to drink if we lead it to the water. They have to experience that for themselves. These are their lessons in life, and this is what they've manifested through their traumas that have gotten them to this point to meet this person, to begin a relationship with them. So it's really gonna do ourselves more harm than good, unless at some point they actually get the aha and they kind of say shit ain't adding up. You never know who you're dealing with. You don't know this person. They may, their perception and their experiences could help. They may catch on to things, and then they may reach out, and at that point, once they reach out, they're seeking. Something's not making sense. So then they're going to be more open to understanding your part and understanding what you experienced. So to answer this question and to keep this video a little bit short, I would not recommend reaching out to anyone at this point of the game. It's going to be what it's going to be, and really you have to focus on yourself. So with that, I hope it helps. I hope it answers the question. I mean, really, it just comes down to really protecting yourself even more, because if they don't listen, it's going to create more rejection. It's going to create more resentment, more anger, probably disappointment because they won't listen. These are all these other emotions are going to start coming up, and it's really just best at this point to focus on our own healing, allow those people to experience their experience, and if they reach out later, then again you can open up. But at that point you may be a bit stronger, a bit farther in the healing process, to where if they then reject what you're saying, it might not, you can kind of say okay, and you did your part. So hope that helps. And before I end the video, I want to go ahead and thank any and all the new subscribers. And I would like to thank Angela for her donation to the channel. That was actually our very first donation to the channel, which is kind of neat, because I never really normally did that. But and again, if anybody wants any one-on-one sessions, you can always send me an email. We can get that scheduled for you. And anything else, if you have any questions that I can answer, like this question, just put it in the comments, or you can send it to asktheyoungone@gmail.com. With that, I will cut out of this one for the night, and thank you. Namaste.